Hey everyone, and welcome to Ray of Sunshine Tarot, where we use music, oracle cards, tarot cards, and everything that we can to bring in messages for you and your healing. I'm so happy that you're here. Today's reading is all about how to move forward, so we're going to be addressing whatever it is that you're going through in your life, and I'm channeling messages for the collective to help them move forward in a powerful way. So I hope this reading is helpful for you. Timestamps are below, and if you want a personal reading with me, you can get those at rayofsunshinetarot.etsy.com. I would love to read for you, but in the meantime, let's get into the readings. Hey Scorpio, and welcome to this reading. This is a message to help you move forward in your life with whatever it is that you're dealing with. And as always, cross watchers welcome. But Scorpio, what it is I'm seeing for you is that you're really wanting to move toward happiness. And I feel like it's wanting to move towards someone. It's like you see someone as your happiness, or like someone you're wanting to commit to, someone you're wanting to live with, someone with the Four of Wands coming out. This could be home, this could be marriage, commitment of some kind. And I'm seeing you wanting this with them, but you are holding back how you feel regarding the situation. And it's because you are misreading something. I feel like the person you are connecting with here, I feel like you're having a difficult time reading them, and so it's causing a lot of anxiety. It's like there's so much that you would want to say, and yeah, you're wanting to come in and have this happiness with them and wanting things to work out here, but you fear that this person may be acting a little bit weird around you, or they may be acting disinterested, or maybe you're just like thinking they'd rather be single right now. But your guides are saying this person actually really has a very loving heart, and they are open to love. And the only reason they're grieving right now, or like coming off, I don't know, kind of apathetic or tired, I want to say tired, it's because of something happened in their life, and it was like this huge change, and it wasn't expected. And it came out of nowhere, and this crumbled their life to the ground, whether it be like losing a job, a relationship falling apart, or something like this, and it's caused them to feel so much grief. And there was a lot of foul play as well, like there was some manipulation in games going on, some deceit. And the reason this person seems so closed off is because they are grieving. They're grieving that, and they may be just focused on work. And yeah, so I feel like this has kind of put you at a pause, a standstill, like not sure what to do with this person. The lyrics, though, that my guides want me to share with you come from Make You Feel My Love by Adele, and they go like this. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. And so I feel like you have a lot of love for this person, but yeah, you're just not sure what to do because of, it's almost like, I don't know, this person may be very focused on grief right now and trying to process a lot of things, and so they're coming off in a way that seems like they don't want a relationship or something like that, but your guides are saying that this is like you're misreading the situation, and you don't need to hide your emotions from this person, because I feel like they actually are open to a relationship. But yeah, let's see what your oracle cards say about this. First, we have to be still in the storm is to be the shelter. And this card reads, your need to pause and stop amidst the rush in a world that pushes at you is sacred. Stop, still yourself, and connect deeply to the earth. When you do this, you become the protective force, the safe space for which your soul has longed. And then we have choose your approach. The way you engage with your life matters. How you live this day matters. You are a powerful creator, and the shape of your life is yours to weave. So, I don't know, maybe, these cards are inviting you to ground yourself and let the stillness teach you. And also know that you are a divine creator, and what you want, like this happy life that you want, I feel like your guides are saying that you can have it if you step into your power as a divine creator. So that is the message for you, Scorpio, to help you move forward. I hope this reading was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Capricorn, and welcome to this reading. This is a message to help you move forward in your life. So whatever you're dealing with, I'm hoping this message can bring some clarity for your path forward. And I can see here that you've been through a really, really big betrayal, and it's like an end of a chapter, but it was like a really, really painful chapter. And on the other side of this, though, you have someone coming in who is kind and loyal, like a really, really, really great friend. The lyrics that my guides want me to share come from Count on Me by Bruno Mars, and they go like this. We find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. And I feel like this person is going to be in stark contrast to someone from your past. You can see the expression on these two faces here. One is very calm and grounded and kind, and the other one is like super full of rage and aggression, and one is grounded and one is like super flighty, and so this is going to be like night and day for you as well. And I feel like this friend, that this has the opportunity to turn into something bigger, because the quote that my guides wanted me to share goes like this. I don't want just anybody, I want you. You are my forever choice. And I feel like, this offer that's coming in, it's like an offer that has the potential to last if you wanted to. But I feel like this relationship has the potential to be like long-term. With the Pentacle cards coming out here, this is something that you've wished for a long time, but there is a chance that you might miss it because you are so focused maybe on grief or actually the pain of the past, because we have that showing up here. And also you may be expecting your future person to be a lot like someone from the past, but I don't see that happening because again, you can see the kindness and the gentleness, and I can feel that energy in this reading as well. This person is different, and your guides are asking you to heal the wounding of the past, and let this person show you how kind and generous they are, because they are very much it's like, it's sad because you are safe in this connection with this person. The Lovers card coming out as well. Oh my gosh, I didn't see this before. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is a really beautiful connection for you that again could lead to a long-term connection. Like this could be your person, but I see you really caught up in your mind and in fear about this, and your guides are saying allow yourself to trust that this person is who they present themselves to be. And know that you manifested this. You've been wanting this for a really long time, and it's here. So don't let the past put a shadow on what it is that you've always wanted. Okay, that's what's coming through. Also, there may be a lot of judgment about this connection or something like this. And the Oracle card that my guides want me to share goes like this. You do not need approval. Do not wait for applause nor recoil from criticism. Of course, we must measure ourselves and learn, change, and evolve. But if you drink from the poison chalice of external approval, you must give yourself that nourishment first. Yeah, but do not drink from the poison chalice of external approval. You must give yourself that nourishment first. So basically what I'm saying is, Capricorn, I don't know if it's just me, but we can be criticized for breathing. So don't let other people and the pain of the past put a shadow on your future and your happiness. That is the message coming through for you to help you move forward. And thank you for being here, and we'll talk to you next time. Hi Libra, and welcome to this reading. This is a message to help you move forward with whatever it is that you're dealing with in your life. Cross watchers, welcome. And Libra, what I'm seeing here for you is that you are having the opportunity to move forward from a place where you felt really stuck. And I feel like you've felt stuck in the realm of love. Like things just haven't been going the way that you want, and you keep maybe meeting people or situations that have been just not meeting your needs, or like people who are not showing up correctly, but you have someone coming in who is showing up correct. And this showed up, I think, in Capricorn's reading. These two nights together, back to back like this, even after I shuffled the cards, it's so interesting. But so you have someone coming in who's like really loyal and kind, and it's going to be like the opposite of what you've experienced in the past, because I can see here with the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Wands, you have been through so much conflict in relationships, and so much deceit and lies, and a lot of difficulty here, possibly with more than one person, because we have the Five of Wands. Whoever you were with in the past, I can see that they created a lot of chaos and a lot of hurt. And I feel like you have this opportunity coming in to change the way you see love and to change the way you experience love. And yeah, it's almost like your guides are saying you have this opportunity to transmute all of it, like all of the pain that you've been through, into love. And actually not just in this relationship, but for yourself as well, because they want me to share this poem with you. It says, don't you ever look at me and tell me that my trauma made me strong. It didn't. It made me scared. It made me small. It made me still. It made me sit still when I should have ran, and run when I should have been held. Trauma didn't shape me, it shattered me and left me to pick up the pieces with hands that were already bleeding. Don't romanticize my survival. Don't paint my panic like it's poetry. Don't call my silence resilience just because it rhymed. My trauma didn't make me strong. I'm the one that got back up. I stitched myself back together in the dark, without instructions and without applause. I made myself soft. And that was the hardest part, because trauma teaches you to flinch, to harden, to bite your tongue until it bleeds. I taught myself to speak, to breathe, to stay. I taught myself that shaking isn't the same as breaking, and crying is not a weakness, and that gentleness is a kind of power that they never warned me about. So no, my trauma didn't make me anything but scared. I made me, and I did it without permission, without a map, without knowing if I'd ever feel whole again. Still I got up, not because of what hurt me, but in spite of it. Not because I had to, because I wanted to. I wanted to live, and now I do that on my own terms, in my own skin, in my strength, in my softness. Trauma doesn't get the recognition for that. And I feel like, our trauma can make us close our hearts. I love how she says that she's choosing to be soft. She's choosing to be kind in spite of all she's been through. She's creating herself to be, the King of Cups, this loving, compassionate, and stable person, regardless of what she's been through. And I can see that that's what you're doing, and your guides are encouraging you to do that. And as you have this new love coming in, Your guides are inviting you to allow it. Number one, you may be scared to do that because of what you've been through and the kind of people you've been attached to in the past. But I feel like this person coming in, you're going to see their soul through their eyes. The way they treat you, the way they show up for you is really going to help you feel more at ease and peaceful because of how, there's something about how they're going to be showing up for you, this like stable and grounded and kind. And this is not a person that changes like the way they behave. They're very consistent is what I'm trying to say. And the lyrics that my guys want me to share come from Brown Eyes by Destiny's Child, and they go like this. I know that he loves me because he told me so. I know he loves me because his feelings show. When he stares at me, you can see he cares for me. You see how he is so deep in love. So yeah, someone is coming in, someone who deeply loves you. And I feel like because you are allowing your heart to be soft and, not letting your trauma put a shadow over what you can experience in the future, you're going to be able to experience a love that matches that energy. So this is going to be really cool for you. And I wanted to close this reading with these oracle cards. First, we have the active creation of calm. And it says, do that which requires all of you to be completely present, to climb, to dive, to fly, or fall. All mindful action will bring you back to yourself and beyond the thoughts that eat at your peace. So if you're getting like trauma triggers to your trauma in this new connection, your guides are saying be there in the present, look in your person's eyes and discover that the love that they have for you is still there. Know that you're dealing with someone who's completely different than the person of the past. And then we have tranquility of blessing. This card reads, a daily practice of blessing where I bless everyone and everything in my world creates calm through my entire being. All my experiences are blessed and all of me is blessed. I have the tools and the ability to create even more tranquility. I am empowered and joyful. So I hope this reading was helpful for you, Libra, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Aries, and welcome to this reading. This is a message to help you move forward in your life with whatever you're dealing with. And also, of course, cross watchers, welcome. Aries, I see you have a wish coming in that you're having a really difficult time trusting. It's like something you've been waiting for and wishing for so long. And I actually do feel like it has something to do with another person and moving to calmer waters with them, whether it be like leaving your past behind because it was difficult, or a past that you had together behind, moving to calmer waters. And this is like a wish that you've been wishing for. And I love this card because it goes right along with our quote. The quote goes like this: the invisible string theory. The universe will keep two people apart until the timing is right. When they finally meet, there will be so many coincidences in the timing. But if one thing would have fallen out of line, they would have never crossed paths. But the universe aligns them, and they will realize everything they just went through before they met was just preparing their heart for them. And so, that's what I'm seeing here, is this invisible string kind of like tying you two together. And it's been in the works for a while, it seems. And now it's like, all of these things have lined up so perfectly for you two to come into union. And it's this wish fulfillment. And I feel like when I first started pulling these cards, I actually heard this song, When You Wish Upon a Star. And then this card came out. So I feel like you've been wishing for this, but it's almost like there's, like I said, there's something about this you don't trust. And it's kind of like too good to be true type of situation. And you're like, no, there's no way. Because, I don't know, maybe you expect relationships to always be difficult, or to just not be able to find your person or something. There's like a lot of doubt in you. And your guides are actually saying give thanks because you've manifested this. And instead of putting your fear on it, they're saying allow yourself to feel joy about it and to give thanks for it, because it's what you've manifested. The lyrics that my guides want me to share go like this, from Give Thanks by India Ari. And they go like this: give thanks for all that is. There will never ever be another day just like this day. So let's give praise now. So, and your guides are just saying allow and receive. Because again, we have a lot of cards coming through that are all about wish fulfillment. And I wanted to read these oracle cards to you to close this reading. First, we have, within the silence, the spirit can be heard. The voice of your spirit will tell you what you need, and the voice can be trusted as it comes from your higher self. Make time for quiet, for it is then you will be filled with the wisdom of the soul. So it's almost like, I feel like you know this on a soul level. You know that, like, when this person comes into your life and when you start moving forward with them, I think in your soul you will know, like, because it feels peaceful, it feels right, it feels like, and I feel like really the biggest enemy of the situation is going to be your mind, thinking again, like, this cannot be true, this can't be real, that I've actually manifested what I've always wanted here. And you may feel in a little bit of emotional chaos, like, because of this lack of trust that you have in the situation. And but the last thing my guides want me to share is this: your thoughts are destiny's arrows, and your thoughts actually are what created a lot of this manifestation, because they were in alignment with your purpose and your heart. And so now, if your fear takes that over, these thoughts are going to manifest things moving forward. If that's because where focus goes, energy flows. So if you put your energy and focus into this can't be real and this isn't right for me, or whatever your fear is telling you, then you will be manifesting that moving forward. And your guides want me to share this. It says, each thought given energy is an arrow let fly into the universe. It has power and will land and have an impact in the future. Choose which arrows you activate. Let the poisoned arrows of worry be. Within you, there are many bright arrows to send soaring into your tomorrows. So yeah, let the arrows you send into the future be ones of happiness, because that's what you have manifested and that is what you deserve. Hey Cancer, and welcome to this reading. This is a message to help you move forward in your life. Cross watchers, welcome. And Cancer, what I'm seeing here for you is that you may have trusted the wrong person in the past. I feel like someone came in, kind of like rushed you, or this person is very, I don't know, they seem very passionate about you, or like, well, and they used the disguise of wanting to help you as a way into your life. And so they pursued you. This could be love, but it could be anything, business, friendship. And then when they helped you, they're like, here, have some breadcrumbs, just a few. And this person had a lot that they could have given, a lot that they could have done to be there for you, to support you. So if this is financial, they were like, here, just have a little bit of this. If it was love, they gave you like this person breadcrumbed you, is what I'm trying to say. But they promised so much more than that, and they made it seem like they could really be there for you, and you leaned on them, you trusted them, and because they presented themselves in a way that they are not, it left you in this Five of Pentacles energy, abandoned. Again, if this has something to do with financial stability, this left you in a worse situation than you were when you met them. And I feel like this has caused a lot of grief. That's the story I'm seeing here. If this resonates, I feel like you put so much hope in this person, so much, you thought this was going to be a really happy connection. You thought this person was going to be your friend, that you could trust them, and they ended up failing you big time by presenting themselves to be somebody they're not. And yeah, I feel like you were so confused, like, what? Who is this person? They said that they were all these things, but they were in a disguise here, and now I don't know what to think. You may have taken advice from this person. This person may put themselves above other people often, presenting themselves to be something they're not often. And I feel like, that really turned your world upside down in a big way. And it's been difficult to overcome this. But I see at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I'm seeing that you actually are learning to lean on your own light and really building stability for yourself. Whether this just be within yourself, like how you feel about yourself, or financially, or whatever this is in your work career. I see you learning how to have your own back. And I feel like this person, you really learned a lot from your experiences with them. So they may have done this in a lot of different ways to you, because I said experiences, but I feel like you're never going back, right? And now you know what a good partnership looks like, whether it be in business, love. Yeah, you're never going back. The World card as well. And because you've learned what it is that is appropriate, what it is that you want, what it is that you need, you're going to be able to seek that and find that, okay? And this is going to bring balance and healing into your life and so much happiness, because now you know you figured it out. In this dark and difficult experience, you discovered what it is that you need, what it is that you will stand for, and what it is that you will not. And I'm really excited about that, because you learned things about yourself, about other people, but also about yourself that you didn't know before. And because this was so difficult, I feel like you found a light in that experience, and that light is you. And my guides want me to share these lyrics from Kina Grannis. The song is called Light, and they go like this. I found a light glowing in the space between. Just close your eyes, feel it underneath what's seen. And I feel like you're also learning that you can go through the ringer and really, be around people who are betraying you, people who want to hurt you or whatever, and go through financial difficulties or whatever this was, but you still have you. You still have you, you still are you, and you still have the power of you. And these people cannot steal your light. They cannot steal your power. And no matter what it is they try to take from you, they can never take those things. And you may view this experience as a mistake. I personally don't think there is such a thing. But this oracle card says mistakes are the way. Give thanks for all the errors, all the clumsiness, every mistake, for they are all your teachers. All you need to do is learn the lesson. Inner peace comes from this acceptance and appreciation of the opportunity to grow. And I am also going to share this quote with you by Chris Daniels. He said, self-healers don't learn in the light. They learn in the dark, in the weight of what they carried, in the silence where no one came, in the ache that wouldn't go away, no matter how many times they tried to outrun it. They learn to breathe through the fog, to sit with a kind of grief you don't even know how to name. They held themselves when no one else could, and the healing, it didn't come from fixing it. It came from staying with their truth, staying with the parts of them that were tired of pretending. They don't just get strong. They get soft in the places they once went hard. They stopped apologizing for how heavy it felt. They stopped explaining to people who never stayed to understand. They rest, they cry, they rise again, not because it's over, but because they've changed. So as you are moving forward from this Cancer, know that you are light, and that this has all been for your growth, and you have come so far, and nothing could ever change your value and the light and the power you hold. Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to this reading to help you move forward in your life with whatever it is that you're dealing with. And what I'm seeing here for you is that you have put in a lot of effort to build strong relationships and happiness and comfort in an environment that you've been a part of. And it has all and you're doing so many incredible things. You're doing an amazing job. And I feel like the people that you're around are kind of like brushing you under the rug or not acknowledging your efforts or something like this. And I feel like this has been really painful. And I do feel like these people may be very, very prideful, with the Six of Wands followed by the Nine of Cups coming out together, and also with the Four of Cups. These people are, I don't know, they want you to feel like you have to work very hard for your worth and their acceptance. They want you to be in this energy because then you're very easy to control. And yeah, they want you to feel unseen and not accepted, because then you'll continue to change yourself to be whatever it is that they want you to be, and that serves them, right? This is a really toxic energy, actually. The lyrics that my guides want me to share come from one of my favorite songs, Biblical by Caleb Scott. And it's kind of a toxic way to take this line, but it says, because your love is biblical. You may be dealing with some church folk who think that they're better than everybody else. And if you're not doing things that they think are worthy of praise, they will purposefully not acknowledge you. If you're not doing things that they feel like their church wants you to do, or something like that, something about religion, if there's, and it's kind of like they have so much love that they could give, so much care that they could give, but they're like, here, just have the scraps off the table, and we see you as a lesser person because you're not as holy as us, or something like this, like something really, really toxic. And I think that the way, it could be one person or multiple people, but the way they've approached their relationship with you has caused so much damage that it's kind of like echoed forward and backward in your relationship, and it's like dissolved all the beautiful memories you have with this person as you see their true character and the way they're treating you now. And I feel like it's devastating, because you really, honestly, you haven't done anything wrong from what I'm seeing here. You're putting so much effort in to make these relationships work. It's just like these people have a problem with you because you don't fit in the box that they want you in. It's a really toxic dynamic, and it's kind of like you're going around and you're just speaking the truth, which is not a wrong thing to do. And I want to say this too, like, if people here watching this video go to church, like, there's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong is that these people that I'm reading here have this mentality that we are better because we do. That's what's not okay. And like I'm seeing, you haven't done anything wrong. These people fear the truth you stand in and the light that you are. That's what you've done wrong. Like, how dare you stand in truth and light like that? Jesus would never do that. So anyways, Okay, and so I feel like, yeah, you've had a difficult time knowing what to do with these relationships and with these people. Honestly, you may feel really frustrated about how they've treated you, which is totally valid, but your guides are saying, instead of involving yourself in this chaos and this battle with them over what is true and what isn't, or who is good and who's wrong, or whatever, because that's a pointless battle if you're dealing with people who are really caught up in their ego and don't want to hear or see anything you're saying. You're pretty much just going to be wasting your time, your life force, energy, and you need to see yourself as sacred. And if these people are playing this game with you, your guides are actually saying, take the high road. Show them actually how Jesus loved by not getting caught up in this conflict and chaos with them, and just turn your back and move forward. Just like our reading, this is all about moving forward, and we're leaving this conflict behind. We're letting these people fight amongst themselves about who's worthy and who's not, and you get to know that you are worthy from inside, okay? Because you always have been, and you never needed these people's approval to know that. And you never, also, I want to say this too, where did my card go? Okay, and you never, ever, ever had to work hard to prove that, just so you know. And the oracle cards that are coming through for you, first we have, in this moment, there is no need to wish that anything be different from how it is in this moment. Open to the awareness of what is, and let there be no judgment, no criticism. In this place of acceptance, power resides. So yeah, accept these people as they are. Know that they don't want to change, they don't want to grow up, they don't want to see through the eyes of the divine and see the worthiness of all people. And so let them continue sleepwalking. They're just going to bump into a lot of things, and maybe someday they'll wake up, but you don't have to wait for that to happen. And then we have calm comes first. There's too much to do, so much that the mind spins with confusion, but truly there is nothing to do except one thing: make space and time for calm every day. Then everything else will become possible, and you are worthy of peace. You do not have to prove your worth to your soul. That's crazy. We were just talking about that. I didn't read these before. You do not have to prove your worth, even to your soul. Nor do you need to beg anyone to restore your worth to you and thereby create peace for you. Your value is innate. You are born worthy. Reclaim your peace now. Wow. Okay, Sag. Well, that's what we're going to do. And thank you for being a light and a truth speaker, and do not stop. So I hope this reading was helpful for you, Sag, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Pisces, and welcome to this reading to help you move forward in your life with whatever it is that you're dealing with. Cross watchers, welcome. And Pisces, what it is that I'm seeing here for you is that I can see that there's someone that you're wanting to pursue. We have the Knight of Cups coming out. There's someone that's in your heart, and I feel like they may be a part of your friend group, or there may be a third party involved. And when I say third party, I don't necessarily mean, the third wheel. Like, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be that you're dealing with a third element, like maybe your family has a problem with whoever it is you want to pursue, or maybe your job doesn't allow you to have time off so you can go visit them, or something. It could be anything: a belief, a person, an idea, an addiction, even. Like, there's something in the way. And I do feel that it has to do with the people you're around, but you do have this love for someone and really wanting to share this love that you have. The lyrics that my guys want me to share come from the song My Cherie Amour by Stevie Wonder, and they go like this: maybe someday you'll see my face among the crowd, maybe someday I'll share that distant cloud. Oh, Cherie Amour, pretty little one that I adore, you're the only girl my heart beats for, how I wish you were mine. So yeah, it's kind of like your heart is set on this person, and you really want to pursue them, but there's something kind of in the way. And And I feel like it has to do with, yeah, it's really interesting to look at these two cards side by side. You got the Three of Cups followed by the Three of Pentacles. So we could have like this joyful, happy experience, or, you know, or it could be like this cold, like void of feeling and happiness experience. I don't know what this is about. Like, actually, yeah, it has to do with leaving someone behind so you can pursue this person. And I'm not sure that it's like you're involved with someone else romantically. I feel like it's more about the people you're around. This is not, I mean, for some of you it might be, but I'm feeling this is more like your family not approving, or something more along the lines of that. And your guides are saying, you know, I can see that you feel really overwhelmed right now, because it's almost like these people that you're around are saying, no, like, there's someone who's putting themselves above everything and saying, no, this is what you need to do. This is who you need to love. This is how you should feel. This is the kind of person we need in our circle, or something like this, because we're building something here together. We're working as a team, and for you to be on this team, you need to wear this jersey or something like that. But you're showing up in this clown outfit, like one of these people is dressed totally different, doing their own thing, showing up as they want to. But there's this energy of you needing to conform, needing to silence yourself and be what these people want you to be, or this situation is asking you to be. But if you could just follow your heart, you could experience this joy, this happiness with this person. If it's not that, it could be like a third party at work, or something's in the way having to do with work. I'm not sure. It could be a lot of different things for different people. But what I am seeing is that you're feeling really overwhelmed by this suppression, like this muting of your heart, when you have so much love for someone, but you have to, like, to survive this situation or to stay connected to it, you would have to abandon yourself. And so I feel like that's why this quote is coming through. My guides want me to share this. It says, sometimes you have to make a decision that breaks your heart but gives you peace. So whatever people you're connected to or situation, I feel like it's causing you to feel really overwhelmed, and it's making it so you can't pursue what matters to you or who matters to you. And I feel like it's really difficult because you love these people / situation. You have love for it, but it's almost like they're causing so much chaos and causing you so much grief. Like, you can't just be, you have to like fight for where you stand and fight for what you feel and what you think, and you're not allowed to be who you are, or something like this in this situation. But to close your reading, I'm just going to share these oracle cards and see what else comes through. First, we have love your worried self. Hold your worried self with the greatest care. Thank it for looking out for you. Encourage your calm self to take care of the worried one within you, and then inner peace and balance will be restored. And then we have that which is not mine, I refuse. Embrace only that which belongs to you. Deny others the power to infect you with their worry and self-hatred. The calm, discerning, everyday care for your boundaries will protect the integrity of your energy. Yeah. So maybe you have people trying to infect you with, like, maybe you're having all this love and you're wanting to pursue this love, and they're like, no, it's not going to work out, or something. I don't know. Boundaries are really important to help you move forward in this situation. And the last oracle card is to be calm is true connection. To be calm is not to be distant nor detached. To decline the ego's invitation to rage and rush brings you back to your soul's wisdom and power every time. Calm creates the energetic opportunities for presence and connection. So I hope this reading was helpful for you as you move forward, Pisces, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Aquarius, and welcome to this reading all about helping you move forward with whatever it is that you're dealing with in your life. And let's get right into it. So what I'm seeing here for you is that you have a message coming in from someone that I feel like you've had a really difficult time with in the past. I feel like you've had to really stand your ground with this person and set boundaries because it's like they were constantly trying to break them down, trying to, I don't know if this was a relationship, an abusive relationship, or just someone who didn't care about how you felt and they just kept jabbing at you or something. But this person is coming in, and the reason they're coming in to send this message is because there's someone else showing up in your life. We have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, earth and water sign. This could be, yeah, two men that you're dealing with, or actually this isn't gender specific, but it's almost like, yeah, there's someone from the past that put you through hell, and there's someone who loves you now, and you're going to have to choose between the two of them. The lyrics that my guides want me to share come from When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars, and they go like this. I should have bought you flowers and held your hand, should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance, take you to every party because all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. I feel like the biggest reason this person is coming back is because you're moving on, and they want to keep you trapped in this cycle with them. They really like that. It's almost like they can move on and have other partners or whatever, but you can't. And when you do, then they're all upset and they got to come back around and, I don't know, like restart a cycle with you or something. But my guides want me to talk about the cycle of abuse with you. When a narcissist leaves and they come back, narcissists are often opportunists as well, so they go wherever they feel like they will look the best, and they come back around to finish what they started. They come back around not because they've changed or healed or grown or anything, or have resolved anything within themselves, and you know, because they haven't resolved anything within themselves, they're incapable of resolving anything with you, okay? So they come back around, though, and sweep all the trauma of the past under the rug so they can finish what they started, not so they can heal anything. And so what they'll do, the cycle of abuse with a narcissist, is it starts out really nice. Everything's fine. They love bomb you. They say all the right words, all the things that you've always wanted them to say. They will say it, and they will even do it. They will work really hard to get into your good graces for probably about 3 months or less, and then they'll go right back to the way they were before. And each time you go around this cycle with them, it gets worse. And so if you've been through really difficult things with this person, that will just be the start of it. Like if you're dealing with a narcissist or an abusive, toxic person, which I am seeing that coming through because we have the Devil card coming out of the bottom of the deck as well. This person is seeing you as an empress right now, and they're feeling really left out in the cold without you and your energy. And like I said, it doesn't matter if they're connected to someone else or not. This is how they see you, and they want to have power over you. They want you trapped in this cycle with them. And you moving on to someone who actually gives you the love you've always sought kind of drains this narcissist of the access they have to your supply. Like the love you gave, the care you gave, the time and energy, all of it. They're not going to have access to that anymore if you're with someone else, and this person doesn't like that, and that's why they're coming back around. Your guides are saying to protect your peace, it's time to go, because this person is not being honest. There's a lot of secrets and things behind the scenes here. They are not being honest with you. They may come through and say, like I said, everything you wanted them to ever say. They may show up in like the knight in shining armor type of situation, but they are not being honest with you. And for you to be able to move forward in your healing and in, you know, your joy, and toward this person that actually does have love, someone who's emotionally stable and has compassion and understanding, like someone who's actually going to be there for you. This person wants to prevent your happiness. This person wants to prevent your stability. This person wants to keep you in toxicity with them. And I don't know if they're doing this consciously. I would hope not, but that is the energy underneath what is going on here. So this reading is almost coming through as a heads up / warning for you to protect your peace. And your guides want you to know that you are worthy of it. This card reads, you do not have to prove your worth to your soul, nor do you need to beg anyone to restore your worth to you and thereby create peace for you. Your value is innate. You were born worthy. Reclaim your peace now. So yeah, you may be worried about leaving this person behind from the past, but all they brought was chaos, deceit, lies, and hurt for you. And you may be a little bit caught up in your mind about what the right thing to do is here. And I feel like that's why this card is coming through. It's okay for you to go where it feels peaceful. It's okay, like, no matter how much history you have with this past person, no matter what they say or do, you are worthy of peace. And if this person only brings chaos, I feel like you're going to know what to do. So I hope this message was helpful for you, Aquarius, and we'll talk to you next time. Hi Leo, and welcome to this reading all about how to move forward in your life. Regardless of what you're going through right now, this is a message of encouragement and hope. And I can see right now that you are possibly trying to heal, like you're in a really healing energy, and you may be needing to rest a lot, finding yourself needing to take time out for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially, I don't think people realize how much work healing is. It's exhausting to process past trauma. It's exhausting to rearrange your way of thinking and to step into new life. Like, this is one of the most important things that you have done for yourself in your whole life, taking this time out to heal from whatever it is that you've been through, because I can see that it's been very difficult. Because there was a really big ending that you experienced, or you are experiencing this right now. This could be like with your family. This could be with a community that you've been a part of. And it's almost like you could have gone along with what everybody was doing and saying, and you could have put on a mask and pretended like everything was okay when it wasn't, like everybody else does. Or you could choose authenticity, standing in your power and in your light and in the truth of who you are, no matter what. And I can see that you did that, and you didn't back down. And this is one of the most powerful things, again, you've ever done. But because of that, because you were living in such a fake world, you crashed into this really big ending. I'm thinking of the quote, telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. And I feel like you stood in your power and in what is real and authentic. And because of that, maybe the people in your circle or a connection, I'm getting a specific connection that you've been a part of, had a problem with that. But if it's not just one person, it could be multiple people, since we have the 10 of Pentacles coming out here. But honestly, your guides want you to know that even though there's like no turning back in the situation, it's really hard when the people you're around or the person you've been dealing with puts 10 swords in your back, betrays you and brings you to this place of no return. It's hard to just go back and be like, oh, everything's fine. Let me just put this mask back on and pretend like everything's fine. I don't see you doing that. Even if that means you have to walk alone, even if it means that you have to do the inner work alone and the healing alone, this is so cool. This is what makes you, the work you're doing right now is making you so much stronger, because you're choosing to be soft in a world that is cruel. You're choosing kindness and compassion and truth over darkness and cruelty, and you're not playing this game anymore. And I think that's so cool. And your guides are saying, really celebrate what it is that you're doing, even though it's difficult and painful. Celebrate yourself. That's the message to help you move forward. Celebrate the person you're becoming, and know that you can manifest connections that are in alignment, connections that are loving, connections that are true to you because they're true to themselves. And there's no mask wearing, there's no pretending, there's no keeping up with the Joneses, none of that, because that's not why we're here. We didn't come to play games like that. We came to be authentic. And I see you, actually this is a Leo card, Queen of Wands. This is you standing in your power, and so I'm celebrating you for this. This is really cool. The song that my guides wanted me to share, the lyrics go like, they're from Set Fire to the Rain by Adele, and they go like this: but there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you say, they were never true. The games you'd play, you would always win. So whoever, this person that was, or these people, this was all a mask, and you realize that they've been lying this whole time. This person's been lying this whole time. And as you are in this healing energy, when I pulled these cards, I heard relocation, and that may be relevant for some of you. You may be considering relocation, because I'm hearing it again. So but that would really help you if you have considered it, or if you're being called to a different location. This is your confirmation that would really help you move forward. And this is a time to clear toxins, because we can leave a situation physically and even mentally, but the energetic toxins that the situation put into your energy may still be lingering. So your guides are saying, as you are taking this time out for healing, focus on clearing the toxins. And they wanted me to share this quote. This is by Lee Hammond. He's a diagnosed self-aware narcissist that brings awareness to narcissism and overcoming narcissistic abuse. He said, day one, no contact. You finally decided to leave him. Then you wake up in bed and you shared for years, and then you realize you're by yourself. They're not there anymore. You don't know what to think or how to feel, but you know this is the right decision. Now you panic, grab your phone, see if they text you, but you remember you blocked them everywhere. This is going to be harder than you thought. Now it's time to get ready for the day. You look at yourself in the mirror, take a deep breath, letting yourself know this is real. It hurts. Now you give yourself a pep talk in the mirror. I can do this. I can do this. Now you're on a walk to clear your mind and you see someone who looks just like your ex. And you almost have a panic attack. Oh good, it's not them. Now you're in your car driving, and this car you're right by looks just like their car. Damn, does everyone drive the same car? Then you get on TikTok and scroll, find a funny video, and the first thought you have is to share it with them. You made it through most of your day, but now you feel the urge to text them a piece of your mind, but then you talk yourself out of it. Let's go. You made it through the whole day. You survived this day, and you'll survive the next one. So as you are, I also heard somewhere that leaving a narcissist is as difficult as getting off heroin, because it's actually an addiction. As you're working to liberate yourself from the situation, know that this is difficult, and you are doing a good job, and keep moving forward no matter what. And the oracle cards they wanted me to share, first we have to be calm is true connection. To be calm is not to be distant nor detached. To decline the ego's invitation to rage and rush brings you back to your soul's wisdom and power every time. Calm creates energetic opportunities for presence and connection. And then love your worried self. Hold your worried self with the greatest care. Thank it for looking out for you. Encourage your calm self to take care of the worried one within you. And then inner peace and balance can be restored. Hey Virgo, and welcome to this reading. This is a message to help you move forward with whatever is going on in your life. And for your reading, I'm actually picking up an energy of feeling deeply betrayed by someone or multiple people from your family. And I feel like this has been a really deep heartbreak for you, because family is supposed to be the place you can run to when you're in trouble, and a soft place to land, and people you can trust. And that's what we all would hope for. But I think that there have been a lot of things that you didn't see before about your family or about the situation you were involved in. And I feel like you're seeing it now, though. We have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like you've risen above the illusion of some sort of family dynamic that you got going here. And whatever this is, I feel like you got trampled. It's like they used their power or like their influence to really trample you down and to help them get to higher ground. And your guides want you to know that you can get back up again. You can get back up again, and you can leave this behind. You can move forward. You can create a beautiful life, even though you've been hurt so badly and betrayed so deeply by these people that you've loved so much. You can bring balance back into your life by letting, you may have a lot of fear about this actually, letting the situation be what it is, not demanding anyone change anything, accepting them as they are, and moving forward, I feel is kind of what I'm seeing here. I think this may be difficult because you may really want their acceptance. You may have always wanted to be included among them and be a part of this family unit. If this isn't family, it could be like a friend group as well. It could be anything. But I'm seeing that, there's this energy of really wanting to belong. And like feeling that moving forward on your own would be too difficult because you'd have to do it alone, number one. But also, and like showing up in your authenticity would be really scary or something like this. But if things have felt imbalanced and difficult and frustrating, and it's because you have been like ignoring your authenticity and who you are and the path you came to walk, to be in alignment with people who are not a part of that. People who want to control that, people who feel like they can tell you who you are and where you're going and who to be. And I feel like that's been very frustrating. And I feel like also because you put so much trust in these people, they led you to situations where massive endings in your life. Like there's some sort of betrayal. And I feel like the first betrayal, though, happened from yourself by not allowing yourself to be who you are and abandoning yourself to be a part of them. And I will tell you from experience, because this has happened to me as well, that self-betrayal hurts more than any other betrayal that you could ever experience. And so the healing and balance comes from reclaiming yourself and stepping back into your power and knowing that you're perfect just the way you are and as you came here to be, and you never needed to change yourself to please anybody. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share come from Inside by Aisha Badru, and they go like this. Buried within, there's a light inside you glistening, and there you will see you have all you ever thought you needed from out there. You have always been complete, dear. One day you will find that the greatest love story is unfolding inside. And yeah, it's time to learn to love from the inside out instead of hoping that people will love you from the outside in. And yeah, I feel like, since you've had this clarity, you may have a desire to stand up for yourself, or if you do, I feel like you're going to just be met with like a brick wall. I don't think that anyone's going to take responsibility for anything here or work out anything with you. I feel like the best option for you in moving forward is creating a new and beautiful life for yourself, and processing. I think boundaries are going to be really important as well, because you may be dealing with people and energies that project onto you often, that have a lot to say, that have a lot of, feel that they have a lot of control and power over you. But this is a time to reclaim yourself and to prevent future betrayals. Your guides wanted me to share this with you. It's a quote by Mark Hamilton, and he said, "Here's how you know someone will betray you. Those who cannot fix their own life will often end up breaking yours. This law has shown up again and again for me in my own life, and you'll see it too. It's always the ones stuck in the same place year after year who become the hardest to be around. They tend to expect the worst and turn small problems into big ones, but those who are moving forward, well, there is a different energy around them. They carry intention, because someone who is stuck in a self-destructive life will eventually destroy the good around them too." So if you're around people who are telling you how to do life, like what to build and create and be, but they're not doing anything with their own life, they're just busy telling everyone else what to do, I think that's the biggest sign. That's the biggest red flag you need to watch out for. And the oracle cards that go along with your reading, first we have Be Willing to Change. You have vibration and energy within your every cell, and through intent and action, you can transform this energy and generate peace and contentment. It is profoundly powerful to acknowledge that you are pure energy. More powerful is knowing you determine much of the quality of this energy. And then the last oracle card is Flow Like Water. As water changes, so can you. You are as deep and pure, as cleansing and powerful as the ocean. Connect with that power within you now and feel the strength of your spirit. So I hope this was helpful for you, Virgo. And I hope this helps you to move forward, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Gemini, and welcome to this message all about helping you move forward in your life with whatever it is that you're dealing with. And I am seeing that you are moving past relationship trauma. I'm seeing that you may have spent a lot of time in a connection that just led to heartbreak, and it's kind of like you put so much effort into this connection, so much love and care, and it's like before it even had an opportunity to bear fruit, to blossom into all it was meant to be, something happened. We have the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. Really big change happened, and this relationship fell apart. And I feel like you have experienced a lot of heartbreak regarding this, but I can't get over like how much effort you put in to make this work. Like you worked really hard, and connections that are in alignment don't take a ton of effort to. Of course, being in a connection with someone does require, that we teamwork, that we love each other, that we work to understand each other. But this is like labor. This is like trying to figure out how to make puzzle pieces fit that just don't fit, is kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like other people got involved as well and just really wrecked things apart. So maybe the puzzle pieces were between you and this person that didn't fit, or it's because other people got involved and it caused like this really painful ending. But it's almost like, so I don't know, you put the energy where it resonates there, but I feel like, so that was very traumatic for you. But now you have this opportunity to step into a healthy connection. And whether it be with the same person of the past or someone completely new, there's going to be an element of the past that has ended. For a lot of you, it's going to be someone completely new. Maybe for like a couple of you, it's again with this person, but releasing the toxic people of the past. But what I'm seeing here too is that, yeah, you have this opportunity to create something new, but that requires walking away from the past, from the pain of the past too, because we can leave a situation and the toxicity of it physically, but the echoes of that and the pain of that, the energy of that can follow us, you know. And even the way we process what we've been through in our mind, it can follow us into our new connections. Your guides are asking you to go within and pay really close attention to your intuition and know that the past doesn't always equal the future. Get grounded and believe that you can experience something new, that you can experience a more full, complete, and healthy love. It is possible for you. And honestly, that may be coming in for you. Or you may already be experiencing this and you may be struggling with kind of the in-between, like, I don't feel completely healed yet, and it's kind of strange for me to be here. But the person that you're with or you will be with, there's this beautiful unconditional love for you. And I feel like you may be struggling with a lot of anxiety because you're so worried that past experiences are going to echo into the future, or this person's just going to be like the last person or something like that. And that may be really holding you back in pursuing this connection or feeling safe within this connection. But the lyrics that my guides want me to share come from 1,000 Years by Christina Perry. And they go like this. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. And your guides want you to be more optimistic, because the person you're dealing with, or this person that will be coming into your life, is someone who, number one, has deep unconditional love for you, but also someone who has been waiting for you for their entire life, and you're going to be a gift to them as they will be to you. And it's kind of like, allow yourself to experience a new kind of love where you're actually treated properly. Have faith that it's possible, because maybe you've had so many past relationships. Maybe it's not just this one, maybe it's like all of them have been terrible, and maybe you're considering just giving up on love completely because it has been such a wounding experience. But your guides want you to help you move forward. They want you to have faith that actually real love does exist, and not just that it exists, but it exists for you. And they wanted me to share this quote with you. It says, when you actually get into a healthy relationship and you have past relationship trauma, it genuinely takes a while to get used to. Like, what do you mean this is how I should be treated? What do you mean that this is what a healthy, genuine relationship feels like? This is crazy. And he responds, I'm literally just holding your bag for you, or I'm just treating you like a normal human being. I'm just complimenting you and treating you the way you deserve. Huh? What? I have to remind myself every single day that this is what I deserve. This is what I've always deserved. And bless his heart for all his patience with me. So I do feel also that you are connecting with someone who will be very patient with you as you learn and as you heal and grow from the past. It's going to require a lot of healing and a lot of learning of a new way of being and feeling and experiencing love. But I feel like the person standing by your side is like this earth angel. They know what you've been through, and there's like this really gentle energy from them. So consider the fact, like when you're triggered or when you're afraid or when your anxiety is taking you over, consider the fact that you could be safe, that you could be loved, that you could be treasured just as you are where you are. Even as you're trying to process trauma from the past and feel safe again, you can be loved right there. So my guides wanted me to close this reading by sharing this oracle card. It says, hold on lightly. If you can enter deeply into this life, immersing yourself in its profundity, yet holding lightly to every experience and letting it go when its time is done, you will live with grace and courage. So I feel like it's time to let go of like what the past did to your mind and to your heart. Let go of it and allow something new to enter. So that's the message for you, Gemini. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time. Hey Taurus, and welcome to this message all about helping you move forward in your life with whatever it is that you're dealing with. And I can see that you're dealing with someone from the past who's wanting to come back into your energy. And I feel like this person really hurt you in the past, like really, really hurt you, but they are coming back and being the sweetest bowl of punch you could ever imagine. Your guides are really asking you to pay attention to your intuition as this person is approaching you. Be very mindful, because there's something going on here with this person. They're wanting to come in and offer you, there's thinking about sending in this message, or they already have sent it in, about all this love they have for you, and like, let's try again, let's be optimistic, let's have hope for our connection. I want to commit to you and really turn things around for the better, because apparently you've gone through a really difficult experience with this person. And they have their best mask on right now, and they're going to keep it on until they have you hooked back in, is what I'm seeing here. This person is trying to get an outcome that works for them. They may be struggling financially. And if it's not struggling financially, they may be struggling with like their ego and status, like where they may have come upon some bad luck, and it's not making them look good, feel good, or actually be stable, like financially stable or something like this. There's something that being linked to your energy is going to provide them. And it's something that's going to get them out of this hole they've dug for themselves. Again, I don't know if it's financial or like the way they're perceived or something like this. This person's really trying to use your energy to help them. And so that's why your guides are saying pay really close attention to your intuition, because this person is going to paint the most beautiful story for you, that it's going to be like this amazing experience. I've been with someone who does this before as well, and it's a shit show. So like really pay close attention to your intuition, because you're dealing with someone who likes to scam people. And I am seeing you kind of being at a choice point with this person. Like, have they changed? Are they have they gotten better, like they're saying? And do they really want to commit to this? Because you may have love for this person. Like maybe you hoped this connection would work out in the past, but they did something to really wreck it. The quote that they want me to share is all about a narcissistic Hoover, and what they'll do is they don't come back to change the past or because they are showing up in a better behavior, like, or that they've even changed. What they're doing is they're coming back around to the people who will put up with their bullshit, and apparently you're on this person's list of people to connect with. And it's not about mending things or correcting behavior. They just want you back to finish what they started. And if they felt like they could get away with with things in your connection with them in the past, know that they're going to do it again, and it's going to be worse this time, because they just, like, you taking them back, even though they haven't proven changed behavior, and they're just like showing up with this promise of a happily ever after or something like this, taking their word for it and not demanding to see change before you enter into a connection with them. They just learned that they can get away with pretty much anything, and so the abuse that they put into this connection moving forward is only going to grow from here, because they see you as someone with no boundaries. They see you as someone that they can get away with everything with, and they're already returning to you because of your unconditional love, and they're taking advantage of that. And so your guides are saying protect yourself. If this person has a history of cheating, they currently have other options that they're looking into while they're trying to pursue you as well. And that's something that you should know. And this person, if they were very prideful and egotistical, they're in that exact same energy. And your guides are saying, let this person row their boat far away from you. The lyrics that my guides want me to share go exactly like that. Row your boat far away from me, because I don't want anything to do with your friends or your family. Row your boat. Row and don't look back, because honestly, I've had enough of you playing my heart. I'm done with that. Yeah, your guides are asking you, this is going to really help you move forward if you step into your King of Swords energy, which is basically saying, I'm not going to take your bullshit. I'm not falling for this again, because I know who you are. You've shown me who you are, and you can just row your boat far away from me, because I'm kind of done with you playing this game. And because Taurus, you deserve to be loved and respected and cherished, and this person doesn't know how to do that. And so this person's all about their pride and ego, very narcissistic. And so your compassion and your unconditional love that you do have for them at a distance, because this person takes advantage of kindness like that, and gentleness, and warm hearts, like unconditionally loving hearts is this person's prey. They love that, so they can take advantage and steal from people, hurt people, whatever this person does, and you don't deserve to fall victim to the scam. The oracle card that my guides want me to share goes like this: to dance within the fires, make friends and peace with change, with fear, with trouble, for they will come, laugh and say, what have you to teach me, old friend? And then walk into the middle of what it holds for you and dance with those fires. So as you're dealing with this person, find the lesson in it, find the healing in it, because they're showing up again to see if you've healed. Do you love yourself enough this time to walk away, or are you going to fall back into their trap? Do you love yourself enough to honor how you feel and not go along with what everybody else wants just because just because you want them to feel comfortable, or you're afraid of how they will feel if you stand up for yourself, or anything. The situation is asking you to awaken to the cycle of abuse. Study narcissistic hoovers if you haven't already, because they're a thing, and protect yourself. So that is the message to help you move forward, Taurus. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.